Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Spelunky 2 for the first action since the big blackout, which is to say I'm going to be a little bit rusty. Everybody please be gentle with me. I did play a little bit just now to try to shake it off, warm back up, and I gotta be honest with you. Not great omens in the in the couple of lives that I spent moments ago, but it's alright, we're gonna... I don't believe in omens, that's not real. He said, hoping to make it true by the strength of his belief. That was not super smart. Well, we'll just hope there's not anything valuable over there. So today we are very much on the same goal as the end of last episode, which is to say bring in a big fancy weapon down to Abzu to fight the turtle monster. And I was thinking a little bit about routing. Because if we're doing this, if we're not... If we're trying to bring the bow down there, that actually gives us a lot of freedom. We don't necessarily have to do the same thing that we've been doing, kind of a lot of... Wow, that dude does not want to fight us. Because we've been doing the same route a lot for a long time at this point, right? 20 episodes at least. And so I was kind of excited to have a mechanically sound reason to maybe vary things up, maybe go Lava Town or something, but the more I thought about it, and let me just walk through this out loud. We'll see if this makes sense. The primary benefit of going lava side instead of jungle side. First of all, Vlad's Cape is a very, very good item. I don't think there's any two ways about that. Hey, look at this early turkey. I think we're good to just fall. And we are definitely bombing for that. So yeah, Vlad's Cape is great. What a wonderful item. I'd be real happy to have a Vlad's Cape. Also, if you are not... that mole is totally going to come out. If you are not trying to save up for the black market, you have a lot more freedom to spend money, which is, that's cool. And more importantly than have a lot more freedom to spend money, you are a lot less stressed about getting money. You don't have to be quite so worried. So I think that there's definitely something to that. That does seem good. That said, the black market has a lot more value than just being a place where you buy a hedget, right? We often get quite a few items out of the black market, and specifically a whole lot of bombs and stuff. It's usually pretty good. And then on top of that, I'm going to just cook this turkey right now. On top of that, what I was realizing, I didn't need to do it that way, but I'm planning to cook that turkey before the end of the level anyway, so, kind of doesn't matter. On top of that, you can't actually guarantee with any level of certainty that you will get the, oops, that's not how I meant. Well, whatever, it's fine. Can't guarantee with any level of certainty that you will actually get to go to the Dracularium, because the drill car sometimes is above a shop or above a Kali altar or something. There are a lot of situations where it's actually not guaranteed. The black market, on the other hand, is reasonably guaranteed. So I think in the end it still makes a lot of sense for us to go jungle side. And apologies in advance about doing the same thing over and over again. I hope people are not bored of it yet. Man, it takes a long time to tame a turkey. Yeah, this looks safe enough. So hold on. Drop this down here. I guess use this guy to go get this guy. Oh, I did press the jump button, but it was apparently too late. It was definitely too late. Boy, I'm really not happy with the amount of money we have. By the way, I was talking about something else when it happened, but in case you're wondering why I didn't buy the freeze ray when I'm always talking about how much I love freeze rays, it's because of the fact that we are going to have to pick up the bow relatively early in the run. I just don't think it's worth spending money on a weapon, probably, given our goals and intents. So, we're deep enough down that bomb boxes are 11k now, right? Oh, I wasn't really thinking about this, but the paste is another really good reason to go jungle side. You know what? I'm actually going to buy paste and small bomb bag right now, and we're just going to go. The paste is so valuable, and you don't always get it in the jungle. But, like, especially on a run like this, where we are almost certainly going to end up, like, holding onto that bow while we're fighting Olmec, we need to have an actual strategy for dealing with Olmec, and the paste is a pretty good strategy. I'm having so much trouble. It's taking me so long to move around here. Oh, hey, I don't think I realized. Actually, this is going to be a little bit of a pain to get to. Okay, so we're gonna have to change things up. I might have to just give up on carrying this torch around. So we're gonna have to do a bomb there and then a bomb down here. If we tried to do this in one bomb, it would definitely upset the shopkeeper in a way that I would rather not do if we can avoid it. So, the fact that we are trying to carry the bow down to Abzu means that we don't actually need the Hedget. It's possible that I don't need to stress so much about money. Obviously, it's nice to get the Hedget because it allows us to pull the sword, which is like a backup in case something terrible happens to my bow. Something terrible like me being weirdly bad at the game after all this time, you know, something like that. I guess the mole must have set off all of these. Well, I don't think I'm going to bother trying to use that Kali altar, because, like, you know we're just going to get hit. We all know that that's what's going to happen there. Let's see what's going on over here. Can we make a little bit of money? Okay, that was pretty dangerous. The answer is no. No, we cannot make a little bit of money. I guess let me just grab my torch and we'll go. This has been, like, abysmal. In terms of cash, we're doing very poorly. We may very well not even be able to buy the Hedget. Like, it may not be an option. But that's fine. This run, that's fine. The Hedget is an insurance play. We're not even going to bother with all that noise. Now, obviously, I would love to get some cool stuff going. I would love it if we could get, say, a Kapala or something. That would be neat. Let's see, we are going jungle side, so let's just go ahead and let him through here, light up our torch, and then, I mean, obviously we're gonna do him in if we can here. I'd like to see the pet down on this side. Wow. Wasn't that only 3 throws? Why did that... I guess he must have taken some damage from stuff falling on him when he was, like, rolling through. You know, sometimes he, Oh, I should go cook my turkey. I should have done that before going down there, even. Oh, no, sorry, I couldn't have done that before going down there. I needed the fire down here. Okay, there we go. But yeah, sometimes when he rolls through the bone blocks, skulls fall on him and damage him, so I'm assuming that's what happened. You know, it's only fair that it could happen to him, because it certainly happens to us. You know, all of a sudden I'm feeling a little bit better about the money. Aww. I'm still, like, I'm very upset that I don't know what's going on in that little area in the middle. That's a problem we are going to have to solve, or it's going to drive me a little bit batty. Alright. Just gotta pop up, hit this guy, and then run away. We are not trying to fight him. Not trying to kill him, at least. Alright, that should be very safe. Bring you on. I'm not going to lie to you. My hope here with bringing on that hired help is that we're going to encounter a Kali altar nice and early in the stage. Could you maybe not stand exactly there? I have a... Damn it. Okay, well, apparently I'm picking you up no matter what, because I can't... We do have boots. We do have boots. I don't have to be too stressed about this. So remember, we actually have to keep enough money for the thing we're planning to do here. We have to keep enough money to Moon Challenge when we find the Moon Challenge, which means it's another good reason that we may well not buy the... ooh, okay, that could have been ugly. Another good reason that we may well not purchase the Hedget, even if we can afford it, because we definitely need to make sure we have a considerable surplus. I am mad about my torch. That's not where that needed to go. Alright, well, we'll put you down here. I would love to maintain the torch until the moment when we must discard it. Because, man, it sure is nice to have fire in the jungle sometimes. Okay, works for me. So are we near the... yeah, you can just be dropped out. And I mean, I don't know, we could just go, I guess. It doesn't have to get fancy. I mean, let's have a quick look over here, because obviously, if we could get the money together, it would be neat. What is in this area over here? Is this going to be a thing of... what is... that's a gold bar. Oh, right, we've been in this area many times. Okay, I think we're just going to go... yeah, no reason to mess around here. So I'm pretty happy with where our health is at. Money and ropes and bombs all could be going better potentially, but it's a pretty decent amount of health. Alright. I do love the sisters providing us with a light, which will mean that we can now get this pet without having to spend a bomb. Which is great, because I just don't feel like I have that many bombs, and honestly, sometimes in this place you need to spend a lot of bombs just being hostile. Like, we got shamans all over the place, and given that guy's position, I think he's going to be a little awkward to kill. He may well be the recipient of one of our 6 bombs. Dude, do you want to maybe go make the thing happen, or are you not going to be cool today? Alright, how do we do this, even? I guess I have spike shoes. The answer is this. Yeah, just executed very... oh god. Saw that after I started falling. That was, like, actually maybe the last possible moment I could have noticed it and still survived. Alright, you just wait here. Yeah, that was very, very close. I mean, I should get that. That's money. The thing about that is, like, it doesn't even know how money it is. Yeah, the man traps are terrifying. I hate them very much. I will say, another thing I was thinking about while figuring out the routing is that I do think Lava Town's a lot easier than the jungle, which is not to say that, like, you're less likely to die there necessarily, although I could understand if you thought that that's what easy meant in this context. But it's just like, you know, actually we're gonna bomb through over here and we're gonna descend on this side, because otherwise we're gonna spend more than one bomb just fighting shamans. So we do that, and then go back and get the pet, and we kind of got to haul ass at this point, but I think we should be okay. Yeah, like there are fewer situations that are just like no-win, feel terrible kind of situations in Lava Town, I think, but every mistake in Lava Town is potentially, like, immediately lethal, which is definitely a thing to... it's a thing to consider. Okay. I was so worried it was going to do the one... like, you know, like, it feels like about 1 in 5, maybe, times that the monkey gets on you, he knocks you out. And that would have been real bad. We left our torch behind, but, you know, it was going to happen eventually. When we get to the Moon Challenge, right, we're going to have to discard it. Yeah, if he did that near the spikes, that could be a real bad time. Alright, I am so worried. All of the time. This game is all up in my anxiety. So, we haven't seen the Moon Challenge yet, right? It's pretty weird. Okay, this'll be a fine place for a tame. Yeah, the Moon Challenge isn't usually on 2-4, is it? Man, did we miss it? Oh, I wonder if we missed it. Maybe it was behind something, or... Oh god! Again, noticing stuff at like the last possible moment. I'm gonna move over here. Yep. Because, as I was about to say, I think there's a good chance that the black market will be on this level somewhere. And it looks like it's in this area that I hate. So let's just go ahead and bomb that cautiously, so as not to destroy the ghost pot. And we're going to be able to just barely buy the Hedget. So I guess at this point my plan is to... man. Oh, I can't actually take you through. Okay, well then, you're getting bombed. I think the way I'm going to do it is this. This will kill that turkey and give me access to 2 rubies. Oh hey, I didn't really plan this all the way. Okay, time to stop screwing around. We gotta get to that clover in pretty quickly here, pretty short order. Okay. So, if we can't get together $10,000 above the cost of the Hedget, we may have to make some difficult choices here. Ow. I tried to jump to the right while I was in the square above the thorns, foolishly, thinking that that was going to protect me from the thorns, and then I'd be able to just fall past them. Man, I really, really, really want to buy a bomb box. Like, so badly. Okay, I don't have all day here. So we need to make it to 20k for that to be a reasonable thing to do, if we're going to try to carry this bow home. And I think we kind of do... I mean, the other thing we could do is, now we have the Hedget, we could just ignore the bow and test the Excalibur instead. It doesn't really make a lot of sense, though. Like, again, the only reason that feels like it could be a thing is because Excalibur is, like, narratively significant, but it doesn't really... Gosh, I'm torn. Well, I have to get the Ankh either way. Alright. Alright, we're gonna do this. If we can put together the money for the Moon Challenge, then cool. If not, we will just try the Excalibur, and because we need to do that, I don't think we can afford to buy the pet. But you know, honestly, if there's money in this, yeah, we're not that far off. We could probably do it. But I do think that not buying a bomb box there would not really have worked. We're going to need at least this many bombs, and maybe quite a bit more. Alright, so... Speaking of supplies... Oof. Always harrowing, every single time.
Huh?
Now, unfortunately, that was only the second sister, right? Not the third. That is a shame, because it's a pretty significant difference in resources. Okay, Moon Challenge is down here. And we are cool. We are absolutely cool on the Moon Challenge. Alright. Well, things have worked out. Excellent. This is exactly what I was hoping would happen. Alright, so now we just gotta find this bow. Hey look, I found the bow. That's pretty fun. It's pretty fun for things to just, like, line up like that. Alright, so first things first, we are making sure that we can get the bow. Okay. Now that we're set on that, let's go and make some money, and also hopefully some cool resources. Why would I do that? Why would I do that way? It's like I've never played Spelunky before. Seriously though, this game does ask of you like a pretty serious feat of concentration. Like, there are very few games that require you to not make any mistakes for the amount of time that Spelunky asks you to not make any mistakes for. Yeah, we're just making money at this point. It doesn't even really look like there's any, what do you call it? It doesn't really look like there's any other crates or anything. There's nothing else of value down here. It's just money making. And we did alright. Okay, let's take Huyi's bow and hopefully make it down to the giant turtle monster. You have a name, turtle monster, and I apologize for not remembering what it is at all. Please don't take it personally, I never remember anything. I mean, it sort of looks like we're just going all the way... You know what? I'll take it. It's fine. I do just, at this point, just want to go forward. So, we have 17 bombs to work with. And 9 ropes. And paste. This should be enough to get the job done here. So we're going to let Olmec... I would love to get my arrow back, please. I'm going to let Olmec knock down the path over here. Hey, you. I hear the pet above us, but I do not want to spend the time or resources to make that work. So yeah, we let Olmec make this part of the thing happen, then we'll drop down below him, get him to fire the 3 sets of bombs that he seems to be willing to fire, and then we'll figure out the path for ourselves from there. I think we probably want to just, like, dig a great big hole. And then figure out how to force him through it afterward. Okay, I heard the noise. I wanted to wait until we heard the noise before climbing the ladder. Gotta make sure he's committing. So the ground is looking pretty rough over on that side. Right, let's get the next one fired. Trying to make sure that he's not too close to the ladder. Oh, because I was gonna say, I don't want that to happen. Good news is, I'm pretty sure that there's no more danger, but I did take a point of damage there in a real silly way. Alright, so... the biggest hole right now is right here, which is pretty unfortunate. This is not really where we want to be doing this. Go ahead and get all this money. I mean, there's a pretty decent hole on the left side. I guess we'll work with that one. Yeah. Alright. Right here. I do wish we had a little bit more vertical mobility stuff, obviously. We are definitely going to need this to be wider. Okay, so the ladder, or the rope marks the right edge of the gap. So let's just start digging. This is not the most resource-efficient way to do this, but it is a pretty safe way to do it, and I think there's a lot of value in that. Okay. So obviously we gotta widen this hole a little bit, and unfortunately, it is a little bit lopsided. I did not necessarily do the greatest job here. Alright, I think that is okay. For some reason, just didn't grab the rope. That's You know, real dangerous. That's a real dangerous thing to have happened. Okay, so now we just gotta drop him right down in there. I think, at the risk of maybe being overly cautious about this, I think I'm gonna wait for him to come back. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna throw the bomb. I still don't necessarily feel like I have a great grasp on the timing of this. Throw it right here. I missed. But not by very much. Oh, actually, no, this is fine. Yeah, there we go, that works. Still got some bombs and some ropes. Honestly, I'm pretty pleased with that. That's like a very sensible and reproducible version of that thing. And the only thing we needed for it was paste. And, you know, like a dozen bombs. But you can buy a dozen bombs. That's a thing you can get. Alright, so the money at this point is way less important. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to try to get a bunch of it. Like, at this point, we couldn't spend all this money even if we wanted to, right? It's very unlikely that we will find a way. Which I guess means it's also probably not even worth bothering with most of these pots. Yeah, I don't know what we could possibly buy. So we have 11 health, which is a pretty solid amount, provided that I don't hurl myself onto some spikes or something. I feel pretty decent about our chances of actually making it down to the lava. I do wish I had more mobility stuff, though. Like, it would be really cool if we could purchase ourselves a jetpack at some point here. Take that. Take that. I don't think we want the hired help. I think we're cool. We got our... Yeah, we got everything we need. Ladies. Alright, so back down to Watertown. You know, everything's a town with me. I guess I'm just gonna fall through here and let the parachute do the parachute thing. It's almost never useful, so why not give it an opportunity? It feels like I'm forgetting something, and it's driving me a little bit crazy, but I don't know. We have our bow. We have our ankh. No, we're good. We're good. Ooh. But I'd be lying if I said I didn't hate this. Alright, we're not going to mess with Mama Tusk. This is the prison, which we're also not going to mess with. We don't actually need to go past that guy. Wow, real fast level. I mean, obviously I'd love to get this thing going, but I don't think there's any chance of that happening. So, yeah, let's just move quickly, right? I see very little reason to do anything other than get through this as fast as possible. So, we only have 5 bombs. We probably have to be pretty careful with them. Probably can't be just destroying terrain all over the place to avoid having to play the game. I think I'm not going to bother with the star challenge, because I don't want to have to try to move multiple weapons. Oh, I wonder if we can kill the big fish. Okay. Maybe a thing worth testing. Not a thing worth testing right now. Definitely worried about this. Oh, wow. Hi. Okay. Well, that does complicate that slightly. I don't know. We can just go down here. It's fine. Oh, hey. Hey there, turkey. Very hostile creatures here. I mean, I'm not going to bother with the turkey, but I do think it's probably worth getting that pet. I wish I hadn't even with that that pot. That's no good. Okay. So this level will be the lava level then, right? It's always right after the water level. And here is our thing. It really feels to me like we've forgotten something, and I'm nervous. Oh! I probably don't actually want to have the bow with me, do I? Here, let's put the bow back near the door. I don't want the bow to be down there, because it will get lava'd. Again, really wish I had some mobility here. Yep. Yeah, I hear you. I don't necessarily feel great about it my own self. Alright, the only thing that matters is that we pull this, right? I feel pretty bad for this poor this poor crab. He could not possibly have known what he wrought when he selected that home. Okay, now we just gotta make it down there in one piece. Potentially easier said than done. And then, of course, there's always the possibility that we're going to find out that this was not worth doing. This doesn't answer any of our problems. But you know, there's only one way to find out. Or rather, I suppose there are two different ways to find out, but I'm not willing to do one of them. Actually, fuck this, is what I'm thinking. Okay, so now we gotta find that door. I'm so nervous that I'm gonna screw this up somehow at this point. Okay. Whew. Let's find out. So... Oh, I don't have a jetpack. Am I gonna be able to do this? Take this! Okay, it seems not to have had any effect. Damn it. I hate the way that sometimes the character just refuses to grab a rope when you're in the air. This is part of the reason I'm always so nervous in the vine jumping sequences in the jungle, is that the character just chooses not to do the thing sometimes, in a way that totally sucks. Is that a second crab? It is, okay. I was wondering if that guy had shed his home somehow. Okay, bunch of ropes. Actually, very happy to see it. Okay, you two are dead. Here's my bow. Or here's my arrow, rather. Okay, let's give this another go. It's possible that I didn't hit the, you know, the intended target portions. Oh yeah, I forgot that there's actually just like a way... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I mean, that's fun, but that's what I meant to do. Yeah, it's possible that I'm supposed to shoot for... I don't know, can we get him to crawl over here? I guess I could go over there. I'm gonna try shooting for the face. Nope. Okay. Grab the rope at literally the last possible vertical block. Okay. One more try at just shooting, because you would want to hit the shell, right? The shell is what is said to withstand the force of the comet. So I'm gonna try this, and then we're gonna maybe go backstage and see if we can't figure something else out. Right in the shell. Yeah. See, I think part of the problem with this plan is that this dude is in the background. So I don't know for sure that any weapon is going to be able to affect him. It does look like this does not do the thing that I wanted. And that's a real crying shame. There's no two ways about that. Oh, damn it. I meant to go backstage and do it. Well, shit. Well, shit. Okay. Yeah, I got talking and was not thinking. I mean, we were back there. It didn't look like there's anything back there. Alright. For right now, I'm considering that experiment failed, or rather, experiment successful, in that we did perform the experiment. We did not get the result we were hoping for. Okay, I just died. Boy, that was an outcome. I did not think... I thought the spaceship was going to go the other direction. Jesus. Well, we performed a test, and I think we got some data there. You cannot kill the big turtle creature with that bow. I gotta say, pretty bummed out about that. I thought I was being clever, noticing the celestial bodies thing, but then again, at the same time, why did I ever really think that? They're two different celestial bodies that are just mentioned in the descriptive text, and well. So next plan is try the same thing but with Excalibur, and when that also doesn't work, then we're kind of just back to the drawing board, I think. Alright, and jump cut because real life. So about a couple minutes into that run, real life interrupted, and I had to go take care of a thing. I left in the part of commentary that I thought was relevant, and let's just get back in here, based on a run recorded several hours later to finish out the episode. So, we're going for Excalibur. I am basically sure at this point that this is not going to work, but we need to actually see it, right? So, we do care about money this run. We got to get ourselves an I guess we have to get the Hedget or the Crown, but for reasons already discussed, it will be the Hedget that we are getting, and so we care about money quite a lot here. Yo, fuck moles. What a cruel enemy. What a cruel design. Just absolutely heartless. Ooh, do I want to try this? I suppose we gotta take bomb cooking practice where we can get it. This is gonna be really hard for me. I did free him, so you know, worth noting. That's all right. We get to start over without nonsense mole damage. Torch is probably not worth a bomb. The torch will almost always save us at least one bomb. But I don't think one bomb would get us there anyway, because diagonal, you know, the area of the bomb explosion is... Wow, the foresight from that mole was... Okay. The foresight from that mole was incredible. I think the mole is a really great piece of evidence that Derek Yu wishes people were not playing his video games. This is the spite and anger that Derek Yu has for you daring to touch his creation with your grubby little hands. It's never more fully on display. Okay, I would love to kill all of these enemies. How is this so hard? I would like a refund on that health. Again, part of the problem there is just that, like, every item has to have a different throwing profile, and I threw the one in each situation. I threw exactly the wrong thing, like the most perfectly wrong thing, which is a bummer. Like, the torch throws so much lower than so many other things, and well. So we're coming out of this level with no money. We're gonna get that ghost pot, and we're gonna have $6,000 because of it. Not a great place to be in if your goal is to black market. Well, alright, there's still time. There's still level down here. Okay, not great throwing. Alright, let's hope... Actually, I should probably just leave this by the door. Let's hope that I don't take a bunch of silly damage down here. Okay, well, that's a little better. We'll be at almost 10k. which I would describe as fine, not great. And cut ourselves a torch without having to spend any resources for it. That's cool. Is this going to be... Nope. I feel like a lot of the time when we see this construction with like the tall shop thing right next to the door, the thing behind it is a Kali altar. And we've seen that several times. Sad to see that it's not the case here. We are absolutely going to buy this bomb box. We are not going to be able to get that turkey, probably. Which is a shame. I mean, is it worth... like, bombing through... I'd have to spend a rope to get back up there, and... You know what? I'm not going to bother. Because I don't know exactly what the cost would be. It would definitely be more than what I am saying here. And, boy, this sucks. There we go. Okay. So... How do I want to handle this? What's the right way to handle this? I'm going to hit this turkey when I do this, and it's fine. Realistically, I don't much care for my chances of putting this together. I'm going to just leave it. This is, in theory, a situation where we could try to, okay. We could try to practice bomb cooking, but honestly... I don't even know. If we were to cook the bomb correctly, I don't know how we would survive doing so. Alright, so I kind of want to... It's either 2 ropes or a bomb that... It's just 2 ropes. It's just 2 ropes. It's like there's no way to drop a bomb here such that it doesn't either kill the pet or destroy the pot. That was almost not fast enough. Is it safe to drop this dude down? No. Okay, so you have to go down here while I figure this out. I should have done this in maybe the reverse order. Actually, very worried about time and... boy. Okay. There we go. Drop this down. He's gonna be dead either way. Prioritize the pet over the pot, and I don't think we have time for the pot, but we're gonna go back for it. I'm gonna try to do everything. I think there's a good chance we've just lost the pet. Okay, no, actually, this worked out ish. This worked out ish. Okay. So that's not a big deal. So we have to use a bomb anyway. Let's take cover down here. There we go. Oh, my torch. Well, it could be worse, honestly. So back up at 5 health. That was like a very convoluted way of doing that. And not ideal. Not ideal in a whole bunch of different ways. But we got through it. Do I want to spend... It would have to be a rope plus a bomb at this point, because I needed to bomb that from above to do it safely. I'm just not going to bother on this one. Getting a little low on resources. What have you? Ooh. You have a lot of cool stuff. Damn it. There we go. I hate, yeah, the number of skulls here. It's like, the odds are pretty solid that we're going to see at least one skeleton. But who knows where? It's a terrifying waiting game. Would I buy the paste? I think paste is super valuable. There's a chance we could get it for free, and I don't think we're doing particularly well on money this run. Yeah, I think we should buy that paste. I guess I may as well bring the key over here, right? Because it looks like we don't... Yeah, we don't need a bomb. Alright, it's kind of a clumsy open, and I do wish that this dude was selling bombs, or ropes rather. I don't think we're actually going to buy any bombs. I think we're going to hold off on that. We have a really nice number of bombs already. Also, can I tell you, pretty excited to see that crate over there. We gotta build up some kind of amount of cash here. But I don't know, I think this has promise. Paste and 18 bombs early on is pretty solid. There's a lot of good things that can come from that. If I manage to not get myself murdered on some spikes here. Okay, thing I don't want, thing I do want very much. It is absolutely not even worth carrying that machete, I'm pretty sure. Alright. So, it is probably worth it if we see a large enough cluster of gems to spend bombs just to make money at this point. Also, I'm pretty happy with where we're at in terms of equipment in some ways, but no shoes. Important to remember, no shoes. Ah, damn it. Okay. Failed to do that correctly. Are you below us? You are below us. Well, we got a real easy boss kill. Don't think I'm gonna get this. Yeah, I think we'll just take our super easy boss kill here. So I want him to roll at us, and then bam. Okay, pretty happy with this outcome. So we're going to be going into the next area at only 7 health. And no Kapala, and no progress toward a Kapala even. So in terms of long-term survivability, I'm a little nervous, but on the whole, if we just get some shoes, I feel like we're doing okay. We are actually still very poor. Man, there are so many things that you need to accumulate. Ah, damn. There we go. I should really not just let him down there. It's, you know, anything could be happening down here. Oops, well, that's... no, okay. Once they're down to 1 health, they start behaving very differently and they don't roll anymore. So I guess getting one of them down to 1 HP is still a valuable goal. Yeah, I hate to be in the jungle with no shoes. It's always terrifying. The jungle is a stressful place. This whole video game is a stressful place. There are some games you play to relax. This is extremely not one of those games. I think it is reasonable to just do this. It's not really... yeah, not really my finest moment there. Okay, I'm not gonna free that dude. There's no way I get together money for a jetpack, right? And especially given like how poorly we've been doing on cash in general. Money for a jetpack followed by money for the hedget. Yeah, that's just not happening. Alright, let's just put you down. Oops, sorry. Slight error on my part. In fact, we don't want to buy anything here. The Matic. Yeah, you know what? I am going to buy this Matic. We are going to attempt to use the Matic to recoup the Matic's purchase price and then some, which I'm relatively confident is a thing we can actually do. But we need the black market to not be anytime soon. That's like really important. Am I allowed to bring my own Matic into the Moon Challenge? Oh, I don't even have the money. Hold on. Definitely want to do this. Is this cool? Is this... Alright. So we gotta use the Moon Challenge Matic first, right? Because we do need it to break, otherwise we'll never be allowed to leave. But my own Matic is here to help us dig out more stuff afterward. So we're just gonna get everything of value in here. And we do not care about the bow this time, which is a nice change of pace. Okay, shoes. Awesome. Very, very happy to find some shoes. Doesn't look like there's anything particularly valuable to dig into. That's just the bow. I wonder if she is gonna freak out at us, though. Right? Like, I could see that being a thing. If she gets mad if you use your own medic to sort of break the rules. Well, now. That's very interesting. Because with us just, disagree on having taken damage there. Okay. This could be a big problem. If there wasn't a shotgun right here. That's fun. That's a fun time to get a gun. Very mad about having taken damage from it. Would like to speak to the manager on that one. Do you think Derek fields people's personal emails about how mad they are that a thing happened in Spelunky? What percentage of his inbox do you think is people being mad about Spelunky? Because listen, I'm not trying to judge mad about Spelunky. I hope that's clear. I think it is perfectly reasonable to get mad about Spelunky. It's a game that is designed to make you mad. But I wonder how many people are like, take that in a really uncool direction and are just like super awful to him in a personal way about it. Because, you know, it's the internet. People got no etiquette, no respect, no composure. Chill is what there's a serious lack of chill. Yo, I am like very happy about this moon challenge. This is one of the best moon challenges we've ever done. Now, we do not have all day. You know, that clover is not forever. And I do think we're going to end up probably not having quite made our money back on this Matic, but we can at least grab a couple more big clumps of gold here. 22k. It's not good. It's not a good number, really. If you really think about it. Given the values we need to be hitting. Alright, we're gonna have to finish this up in a second here. I am gonna take the shotgun with us, even though the Matic is probably better for money making and we are desperate on money, because shotgun is very good. Here's the thing about the shotgun. I like it a lot. Oh, my Matic broke. So we definitely didn't make as much money from that Matic as we could have if we were just, like, carrying it with us and focusing on only... Boy, I did not leave myself a lot of time, huh? Focusing on only using it in, like, the most optimal situations. So that's bad. But at the same time, shotgun is the entirety of my argument. Come on, jump, you little monster. I really can't... Alright. Cannot afford to have you stealing money from me right now. It's a bad time for that. Okay, well, good news. We have time for this. And we totally have a bomb for this. Yeah, cool. Aw. Alright, we better skedaddle. But alright, 30k. I think we usually find like 10k worth of scarabs and stuff just in the black market proper. So I'm not too worried. I think we'll be okay now. Unfortunately, I hate trying to traverse this area. Let's just go ahead and bomb here. Could have gone smoother. And it wasn't awful, but it could have gone smoother. I do want to use a bomb here, but I just want to be very careful that we do not somehow kill that ghost pot. I'm gonna take damage from this. Oh, okay. Hate it. Hate it very much. Alright, well, we're certainly good on the black market. Real question, though, as to whether the black market is on this level or not. Hi. There. I will take these ropes. I am not going to take your power pack, even though I think it's wonderful. I mean, what's down here? Does this actually open? It doesn't. Okay, I'm not gonna bomb there because I don't know what's on the other side, and I don't want to accidentally like destroy a tile that's in a shop or something. You know, we got to be real careful. Everybody's very everybody's on kind of a hair trigger in the Spelunky world, and I get it, man. This is even more stressful than the real world, if you can imagine such a thing. Alright, this pet is worth a bomb. And that bomb would be ideally placed here. Got him. Perfect. Obviously. What else could it be? Again, 100% thought that I was going to kill the pet. Okay. I'm just gonna leave. There is a tiny gold bar over there, but also there's a non-zero chance that I ruin everything. So my feeling is that we have not missed it. I think we've been thorough enough with the levels. Why am I having such a hard time? There we go. Jeez. I think we've been thorough enough with the levels that we would have gotten the ping. So let's just make sure we're being thorough with this one too. I hate how many sounds they added to the jungle specifically for the purpose of making it harder to tell when the eye is blinking. We did get it. We're actually real close to it. I don't think I see it, but given the frequency of the blinks here, I mean it's... Oh, I think it's this tile right here. Alright. Hey, things have really worked out. I think things got pretty okay there. We had some very minor concerns, and now they've become no concern at all. I would like more health, but that's never not going to be the case. I cannot even imagine a situation where I'm like, no, that's good enough. In part because I do stuff like that. How much health do you need to be safe at my skill level? Infinite health. That's how much. Alright. Let's grab our Hedget, of course. And then I got $8,200. And it sounds like there's a pet in here. I'd like to get that pet. We don't really need ropes, and we don't really need bombs. That said, I would not be opposed to some bombs. What else do we really want? This is actually not like a trivial one to get. Okay, we'll come back for you. Hold on, there's a crate up here, and we should check it out. Yeah, cool. They're spike shoes. I think I'll go buy spikes. I do like a spike. So hold on, can I jump? Yeah. Jump past this. I think it's okay to just climb at normal speed. I think you do make it. But it's close enough that it makes me nervous. Let's go out and clear the way. Let's make sure that we have a path for this pet. Okay. You know what? Here's the thing. We don't have to play fair with this many bombs. What if we just, we're very careful? Okay, I'm fairly confident. I think we're good. I guess, though, the smart thing to do would be to run the shotgun all the way over there and leave it there. And then come back for the pet empty-handed. Okay. So 1,200 gold. 12,000 gold. I feel very okay about this bomb expenditure. That's not enough to buy pet plus bomb box, but it is enough to buy pet plus bomb bag. And there definitely is a bomb bag. We could afford another bomb bag. Was there one? There's not. Okay. So I guess I'll buy just some ropes. We probably don't need them, but you can go through an awful lot of ropes when you have no vertical mobility stuff, so... And has this thing come down? It has, you fool. So I could have bought Bomb Box, probably. Whatever, it's fine. I'm not even going to buy more ropes. I'm throwing caution to the wind here. And also having a small heart attack every single time I do that jump. Oh, you know what? We can use the shotgun to bring down Olmec, too. So we don't even need to have enough bombs for that. So I saved 2 sisters? Yeah. I'll take it. Free stuff is good stuff. Okay, well, hopefully whatever was in that was valuable. Hopefully it wasn't a scorpion. So we're just going to do this the way we've done it the last couple of times. It seems to be pretty reliable. Now that we have a better understanding of Olmec's new behaviors. I still don't really understand why, like... What was it that they felt needed to be fixed from the way people were playing the game in the early going that wasn't a problem during playtesting, right? Like, it's almost unimaginable that the playtesters weren't doing this exactly the same way that we've been doing it, right? Stand on top of Olmec's head and let him dig the hole is, like, by such a large margin, the most obvious possible strategy. It's all very scary. Okay, he did fire again. Nope, never mind. Okay, we did trigger a 3rd wave. So, that's all out then. Let's see, where are the gaps? This would be a good one. It's not as deep as I might like. I don't really want to drop him all the way on the edge, I don't think. I wish I could see better down there. I think I remember that the holes don't go all the way to the edge, maybe? I don't know, whatever. We'll just do it here. We have plenty of bombs. We can do it wherever we want. We have enough explosives to just put the hole wherever I feel like the hole needs to be. Trying very hard not to drop my shotgun accidentally. That's not going to kill the rope, right? Okay. Feel pretty good about that gap. I don't feel as good about this rope anymore. I'm just going to do this. It's probably unnecessary, but I'm so nervous. I am always so nervous. Okay, so the ropes sort of mark the edges of the hole in a pretty useful way. We start to dig here. Gosh, I sure love 18 bombs. It's just, you have so much freedom. In Spelunky, just as in jazz, it is the bombs that matter most. Oops, well, what I am trying to do is something a little more like this. Okay. Alright, feeling pretty good about that situation. That was definitely not the most resource-efficient way to do that. Come on, let me in. There it is. I was really worried that it was going to make me walk all the way over to the edge where we would be doing the balancing animation. Man, spring shoes plus shotgun recoil, really, you get some vertical on that. Not quite that much, unfortunately. I mean, we don't have to care about this. I have a great big gun. I don't have to care. You can't tell me what to care about. Unfortunately, the unironic viewpoint of several of my countrymen. Alright, so we are going to have a pretty easy climb down. Honestly, we're going to probably just spend the parachute that I think is always up here. Right? Uh-huh. This makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense that there are some areas where they just always load up a parachute for you because you may actually need it. I dare say, almost a kind move on behalf of the Spelunky developers, if you can imagine such a thing. If you can imagine Derek Yu and his compatriots showing human emotion. Okay. Go forth, pull the sword, take the sword to Abzu. I really don't think this is gonna work. I do wish that I had some kind of vertical mobility something. I mean, we got spring shoes. But, like, you know, climbing gloves or a jetpack would be cool. Perhaps we could find a jetpack down here. Wouldn't that be fun? Okay, a second pair of spring shoes is less exciting. I don't gotta play by your rules. You're not the boss of me, Spelunky level design. I looked at that and I was like, well, I'm gonna die. That's gonna kill me for sure. Oh. There we go. I am now wearing 4 boots. Or, you know, if each one of them represents a pair of boots, which is probably the reasonable assumption. I don't know why my brain went to the other place immediately. I'm wearing 4 pairs of boots. When you have 2 pairs of boots, that could, like, you could rationalize, you know, maybe I'm wearing some of them on my hands. You don't know. When it gets to be 4 pairs, it's hard to imagine exactly. It's a little bit like BJ Blazkowicz, right? My dude, BJ Blazkowicz, sometimes just picks up 24 helmets, and all of them provide functional armor. They make you more resistant to bullet deaths. And you gotta... Oh, shoot. Yeah, that's my bad. Sorry. She was right over there. Yeah. I kind of love that that dude's just made of tiny crabs. Well, hopefully that doesn't end up being a problem. That's not what I meant to do. Oh, God. I just wanted to come over here and see if this guy had anything useful. Well, being poisoned probably doesn't matter here. We're so close to where we're going, and we have so much health. It seems very unlikely to me that we will have time to run out. Which side is the exit, actually? Okay, this is the exit. Yeah. Okay. Yo, I hate this. So, I mean, is our expectation that the... I guess our expectation is that the lava would be here, but that... How would... Okay. There it is. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. No, 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 no. Stop taking damage from stuff. Must not die prematurely. Not what I wanted. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. Must not die prematurely. Really? There we go. Please. Yeah. There it is. Okay. Excalibur is still right there. This is fine. This is an extremely normal way for this to have gone. I have 2 health left. So we are on the clock.
Yep.
Okay. Not what I wanted. It's fine. But why, though? Why does there have to be a spider? Very unfortunate for that poor zombie. So you know what I just realized is that I hate having to find the thing in the dark. Having to find the door in the dark is actually probably going to be a problem. Okay, Excalibur is still right here. The good news is we made this area a little bit easier to traverse. So it's not very far down usually, right? There it is. There it is. There it is. Scared the shit out of myself. I thought I screwed up the jump and I just... okay. Alright, that was nice of you. I appreciate that. My hands are actually shaking. Partially Spelunky stress. Partially just I have naturally very shaky hands. Okay. Despite it all, here we are. Chop. Look at the chopping. Look at all this chopping, though. So, expectation that this will work, I don't know. Low. It's bad. I do not think it is likely. However, I do think that we have very few options remaining. If this doesn't work, then I don't have any idea what will. Alright, so let's deliver you. And then the smart move is figure out, how do we get backstage? Is it below us that all the doors are down in the water, maybe? Yes. Okay. We've already saved that person. We just climb way up. We've not seen anything back here that's suggestive of any kind of additional secret, right? I guess we have time to explore now. We should probably take it. Because there's no, I was going to break that pot, and then I realized, like, why? To what end? For what reason would I do this? I mean, I suppose there's so many clams down here. What if it's like a thing where you gotta deal with all the clams? There might be something to do in this. I feel bad that I didn't really consider this more fully. There might be some kind of puzzle to solve in this backstage area that has some effect on the thing in general. For right now, I'm going to focus on just trying to swing my sword around near the huge enemy who is in the background and as such will not be able to be hit by it. But I think we have there's a lot to consider. Now, as soon as we get close enough, enemies are going to start spawning, right? Yeah, take this. I mean, if you'll just crawl into me, that would be ideal. Alright, chop in the hands, not so much. Hey, what a surprise. Oh! A thing has happened! Please die, please die. Come on, before you spawn too many more enemies. Hold on. The Tablet of Destiny, a cracked servant of clay, marked by the bat. A cracked servant of clay marked by the bat. We know exactly what this is talking about. So, if this is in the book, then it must not change from run to run, right? A cracked servant of clay marked by the bat shall open the door for the aspirant. What does that mean, though? Like, we know what the cracked servant of clay marked by the bat is. What door could it possibly be referring to? It couldn't be the door to Madam's, right? I mean, maybe. Oh, you are about to cease to be? I am sort of flabbergasted that worked. You surrender your treasures to me in celebration. Ha 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 ha. Okay, well. So now we gotta, I guess, just just move on here. We have to find a door. I'm not confident, by the way, that there is no thing in the background there in the backstage area. Now that I've had the idea, it seems so obvious to me that that must be the case. We'll see, I guess. Oh, hey, it's a Kali altar. I mean, are we gonna... I don't like fighting Yetis. It's such a high-risk proposition, you know? Oh, that's not... Didn't mean to do that. I don't want to drop my sword. I feel like the sword... Yo! Oh, hey! How's it going? Okay, well, that's the end of the run. Hey, I have a question. Where the hell did she come from? That's a curious thing, right? Okay, so, that's... I mean, but that's very interesting stuff. So, here's what we're gonna do. We're going to have a quick look at the items thing... Okay. Clay tablet on which many esoteric prophecies are written. So it almost certainly will be different from run to run. You have to go get the Tablet of Destiny, then take that forward into Neo-Babylon so that you know which kind of thing to pick up. But then we don't know what to do with it. It's possible that we show it to the dude outside Madam's, because it is always on the level before... Man, that totally might be it. What a goofy thing that would be. Alright, that's what we're going to try next time, because unfortunately we are out of time for today. I am overjoyed. I am so pleased that we seem to be making some progress here. So there's still a lot of stuff on the list, things that we got to figure out. There is, of course, the mysterious door in 1-4. There is... I don't know if Waddler is actually going to be part of the secret, but there's that thing that Waddler lets us carry an item forward, and maybe that's important in some way. I don't know, but we're making great progress here. When you come back next time, tomorrow, apparently we're going to have to reproduce the thing that we just did in order to test whether or not this is how you get into Madam's. So, fingers crossed we're going to be able to do that, and we'll see you then.